What we do here is go back.
Hello everybody, this is the Bulldozer, and thank you for giving me your time, and thank you for watching another one of my videos. I really do appreciate you giving me your time. If you would, please consider using my code MrBulldozerGamN. You can see it there in your center screen, also in the lower left-hand corner of your screen. And with that green check mark right there, you can tell I am an epic partner. What in the hell is going on with Fortnite, folks? It's absolutely insane. You heard the background sound there. Everything runs fine. I get a victory royale. I go into my very next game and I can hardly move. And I'm going to show you, make sure you watch this entire video, because I'm going to show you in this video I do not one but two internet speed checks on the Xbox, and everything is working absolutely fine. I get almost a 300 ping, folks. I go into the settings, it says I am in. Well, it shows that I have the correct region selected. It shows it's only got a 37 millisecond response time. And I've had this happen before, and it's always after a win. Now, I had some crazy stuff happen. Again, I'm going to show you right here. I'm basically going to repeat the same thing I'm doing right now, so you can hear the sounds and everything. You can, you know, there's a chest here in this game, there's a chest here in the other game. So you can hear there, you can listen and see how it's supposed to run. Okay? Now, I do get the victory royale in this game. Again, I just mentioned that a second ago. So I'm only going to show you all my eliminations, and I might show you an extra piece here and there. But I don't get it. It's like they penalize you for getting a victory royale. And again, this has happened multiple times. And I save all my games. And I go into the replay history, and I put the name of the skin I got, what victory royale it is for this season, and what total victory royale it is. And in fact, you'll see when we go in there, I think it's Catwoman was the victory royale I got before this one here. I can't remember if it's Catwoman or somebody else. It might be Green Arrow. I think it's Green Arrow. And you'll see him there. You can see how everything's working real nice and smooth when you're talking to Reaper. That is not the case in the next game, folks. It is not the case. Again, I'm just leaving this little extra footage in so you can see how it is supposed to run. But I want to know, do you experience the same issues? Me personally, I think they have too many games for you to go into in the game menu lobby, or I don't know what you call it, where you can go select Team Rumble, and you got solos, duos, trios, and squads, and you got the arena stuff, and you got all this creative stuff now. I think they are overloading their servers, because it just doesn't make no sense. It absolutely does not make no sense. So let's go ahead and go on to our first elimination here. Here's a little bonus thing. Now, I've got all the audio turned off of the game. But take the car that's over at the Reaper and bring it over here to the H house. This area spells Noah. And just use your pickaxe and take this car all the way down to 40. Do not hit it another step past 40, because otherwise it'll cause damage. Then step back and use a weapon to blow up the car, and watch what happens, folks. First, that's cool getting that car to do those spins, but it takes out that almost that entire house. All the boxes, all the chest is all going to be open for you. Ammo boxes, all the ammo is going to fall, so you do not have to search it. Now, if you happen to come here and Jonesy's here, I would not do that. Just keep that in mind. Now we're going to get into the elimination here. Got this person right here. Go ahead and take them out. Got a person to my left at the bottom of the dam, and also got a NPC over there. So I'm going to shoot, you know, some arrow explosive rounds over there. Finally, I picked that person there off. And again, you can see, you know, the main purpose of this game mode here. You can see everything's running nice and smooth. The only thing you can't hear right now is the audio. You heard the audio at the first part of the game. And when I go back to put the voiceover on this video, I might end up turning the audio up a little bit. Right now I got the audio completely turned down. But again, I just don't get it. And this has happened multiple times, and it's always after a victory royale. It's never after a regular game. It is always after a victory royale. It's almost like they don't want you to play. They need to make their minds up. You know, they put this thing into the game probably 2 or 3 updates ago, where as soon as you get a victory royale, and actually, if I didn't cut it out, actually I can go back in and put it back in there. Watch when I get the victory royale. Okay, you got your score starts coming down. As soon as the bars hit, all of a sudden it starts you for a countdown for the next game. Now there is a ready up button there for a reason. And people don't always want to go right into a game. They might want to take a break, go get something to drink, you know, rest their hands. Who knows what has it? Everybody doesn't want to go right into another game, especially after you just played a game for 20 minutes to a half hour, depending on what game mode you're playing. Now right here is a person on the other side of this truck. So that's why I keep looking back and forth. So I'm waiting for the storm to come in to take and push them out. And you'll see exactly, I'll tell you what, let me go ahead and turn the audio up here. As I'm saying it now, but you can see it right there. You know, as that person came around, it gave me an easy elimination. This person here tried to hit me with the truck, and I dodged it. I knew they was going to jump out of the truck, so one got on their side of the truck, waiting for them to jump out. So 2 quick and easy eliminations. Now right here we're getting into the end of the game here, and this is something else strange that happens. And again, let me know, have you experienced this, and what is it? Because this is the reason why I wanted to go into theater mode to see what happened here. So if this person here comes down, so I meant to shoot an explosive bow, shoot the flaming arrow bow. So I eliminated them, right? So I'm in my own fire damage. So I go up here on the other side of the rock, and I'm going to use a med kit, and I'm going to heal up and stuff. Now I've got the explosive bow and the flaming arrow bow. The other house here on top of where this person's located at, you can see the roof line right there. I'm going to shoot a flaming arrow bow, and then I'm going to shoot an explosive bow. After they get eliminated, I win the game. Pay close attention, because you'll see the number 15 keep coming up on the screen, like they're still alive, right there. You can see the numbers right there. Now watch. There's the game. There's the victory royale. And look, you can see the 15 that still shows up. Now watch right here. This is what I was talking about. Here comes the bars. Automatically starts you in for your next match. And there's a ready up button here for a reason. So see how the 15 keeps coming up there like this person's not dead. So this is the reason why I wanted to go into theater mode to find out what in the heck was going on. Was there somebody, you know, cheating in the game, or what was it? Because it just makes absolutely no sense. So I backed out of the game. I'm in my lobby. It's the first thing I do is I go and I take it. I mark. You know, this is what I was telling you, how I label my victory royales and everything. That way, when I go back and look at the recording, I know what victory royale was for the season and what total victory royale was for solo mode. You can see right there, green arrow, number 108 for this season, number 287 overall. So this is victory royale 109. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna put Harley. All I do is just put HR, and the rest of it fills in. Excuse me. Then I'll go stick 109, 88. Then I'll slide down and put the 2 on there. So I have to keep going back and forth. Then I got to put the hashtag in front of the 1 and in front of the 2. So now we got, you know, 109 and 288. So if I ever look at this video in the future, I go to the end of it, I'll know this was victory royale 109 and 288 for this season. So now it always takes a while for it to load. I don't understand. I think it's because it's the Xbox One. You can see everything's right there now. So now I want to go into the game. So we're going to go down, we're going to load the game. Now I selected A, that's why the box went away. Nothing happened. Nothing at all. So I just keep pressing A, waiting for it to catch up. Because again, I mean, this has happened multiple times. Not even after a victory royale. Just if I go into certain victory royale game modes, it erases everything that I have saved. Everything. Like, you know, I never saved a clip, and it does not make any sense. So again, right now I am continuing to push the A. And I just want you to see how long this takes for it to engage. That's why I'm not cutting any of this out. You know, let's see here. Yeah, there's no movement where you can tell this is a live clip. But yeah, this is not a picture. There we go. Now, you know, play, replay. Again, I say I confirmed it. It starts to load. Everything's looking good, right? So it's still saying connected. Even the dots hasn't stopped moving. The dots are still moving. All of a sudden, there was an error during replay playback. And again, I see this. I've probably seen this message 6 or 7 times this season. 6 or 7 times. And it's always when I go to play a game that I have saved. So I don't know if that is the problem. If they have an issue to where people that are trying to watch their saved games, it's airing out on them. But here, take a look at this. This is what I was talking about. Okay, now we have the live picture, because that was a... You see, now we're back in our game lobby. By the way, you hear the music? Everything's sounding fine. There's no lag or anything in there, okay? So now we're going into the lobby, or into the replays history, and look. The green arrow is gone, and the Harley Quinn is gone. It doesn't even look like I have a victory royale. So, again, I'm like... Again, and it's really frustrating because it seems to be anytime there's something suspicious in your game, and you go to rewatch your gameplay, that's when you can't watch it. And you'll see, I'll show you how we can go into the very bad game that's coming up, the lag and everything, and you can see right here, and this is not a big deal, but you've seen it, you know, it says Rebirth Harley Quinn, but it had a different picture on there, but you can see Rebirth Harley Quinn was thing. That's just a visible glitch, no big deal. So we're going to go into the game. So this is where I want you to hear and listen to the audio. You can hear it as soon as you get into the lobby. Listen to this. I mean, you can see how the people are skipping around. So again, so I leave the game. I figure, okay, maybe I'm having internet issues. So, back out of the game. I'm not going to cut any of this out. And again, leave a comment down below. Have you experienced anything like this? Because this is super frustrating. I stopped playing this game for a while because of the stupid problems like this. And I came back to it, and I got, you know, I got Resident Evil that I've been playing Village, and I got close to 50 videos on the channel if you're a Resident Evil fan. I'm going to network. I'm going to check my network speed. Take a look at this, folks. You'll see there is nothing wrong with my network at all. 229.38 down, 11.06 up. 0% packet loss. So that right there tells you that there is not a thing wrong with my internet. And I'm even going to show you more proof, the fact that this is a Fortnite server issue. Because when we go into our next game, and I'm going to say this right now before we get into it, pay attention to the countdown clock. You'll see it says 1 minute and some odd seconds, and it starts counting down. As soon as it goes into the final countdown, all of a sudden, pings and everything go crazy. you get the orange and yellow download arrow saying you got a connection issue, and that happens as soon as the game goes into final countdown. So I'm going here, I'm turning on the net debug stats so we can see exactly what's going on. Because if you have a problem with your internet, and maybe you're watching this and you're not experienced at this or whatever, if you have a problem with your internet and that is turned off, if you turn that on, when you go into a game, it will tell you what your down is, what your up is, if you have any packet loss. And that's the other thing too, folks. In this video, this next game you're going to see, there is 0% packet loss in this game, on the down or the up. Never is there even just a 1%. Just to show you that, you know, we're going into the game after the last laggy game. So go ahead and we're going to start it up. And notice, you hear the music and everything. There's no lag in the music. Okay, now we're going into the game. Just listen to the audio. Look at the numbers up top, which really ain't that bad. It's bad, but there we go, folks. Notice how as soon as you went into the final countdown, look how the stats debug just almost tops out, and they have the green arrow, or the orange arrow up there. And just listen how choppy that is. Now I'm going back to the same place I went in the game I got the Victory Royale. And again, you can go back and look and see how smooth that was, and then watch this here. Again, it's absolutely crazy. It's a little choppy here, but you can't really tell it. You can kind of tell how it's cut in and out. Now again, if this is something else you do not know, there to the right you have the island with the heart that I'm facing right now. Here's the Reaper's house. And this island here to the left with this little shed on top of it, there's a, I forget, it's not a legendary chest. I forget what the other name of this chest is. But you're always going to get something purple or orange out of it. Listen to this. I can't even turn around, folks. Look, you can see how I'm just like skipping all over. Look how I'm walking backwards. I can't even turn around. Now you're watching this gameplay. You can only imagine what it was like for me to play it. I jumped off the cliff there. My jump didn't even register. Watch, I think I'll pause right here. I guess I just slowed down and didn't pause. I was thinking I paused there. I'm going to go up here again. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to talk to Reaper. Because if you go to the Reaper's house, let me give you a word of advice. Very first thing, unless you have somebody else that's there, go to Reaper. Do the bounty with complete a bounty contract, I think that's what it's called. You'll see me selected here. And then also start a bounty, because if somebody else eliminates that person, you're going to get credit for them eliminating that bounty, and you're also going to get credit for completing that challenge. See if they complete a bounty. Make sure you do these two. There's times that, you know, I'll just take a few steps away from them if somebody has already eliminated, has already poached my bounty. I get credit for it. I get credit for completing that quest, and I get to go and select another bounty or another elimination quest. And I've had that happen 3 or 4 times before I even left this house, folks. Just look how choppy this is. This is insane. I'm walking into the walls. And when I get downstairs here, now I'm not paying attention to my gold bars because it says I have 5,000 gold bars. I must have got that after last Victory Royale. So again, I stop here because I'm trying to listen to stuff. Look, I'm trying to jump over the wall, and it just like brings it back. It's almost like a slingshot effect. And you see what I was talking about? Bounty poached. Now you can see I got credit for that. And I also get credit for completing that challenge before I even left this house. So that's a good way to max out your bars by doing this. Now I figure what I'm gonna do is, being I know I can't run, I'm gonna get into the car and I'm just gonna start driving across the map. You know, and I'm gonna see, you see right there in that east. So I'm on my region. It's not on auto. I mean, if it was on auto, I can see it, but you're gonna see I get pings that coincide with Oceania, Brazil, Asian, Middle East. Like I said, I think I see like a 300 and something, which is higher than all these on here. So I'm thinking what happened is that the Fortnite servers stuck me in another country's server. Like right there, look. There's that 200. I mean, it's so small on my screen because I got 3 windows open on my screen, so I've got the playback footage minimized. And there's our arrow again, folks. Look, now we're over 200 there. This is just absolutely insane. Look, I can't even move. And tell me, have you experienced anything like this? I'm really curious, because this can't be a me-only issue. If it was my internet, I'd understand that. Folks, like I just told you, I have almost 50 videos of Resident Evil, and I have 0, although I guess Resident Evil is a download game, so it really is not, you really can't, you know, you're not actively on the server like you would be for Call of Duty. But, you know, I've had no issues playing that game. Listen to the car. It sounds like the car is going to run out of gas. Radio's all choppy. Now, if you by any chance don't use the cars and you want to get across the map, make sure you put these tires on there, because you can see it will help you just bounce around. Sometimes you can lose control of the vehicle. After see, I had that problem when I get over into Weeping Woods. This is just crazy. Okay, so I want to make a stop right here at this greenhouse and fill the car back up. Let's go ahead and go into Weeping Woods. Okay, now we're entering Weeping Woods. Just listen to the car. And of course, I'd get somebody that will shoot at me. I'm just trying to get across the map. I know I can't, it's pointless for me to get out and try to fight them. It's absolutely pointless. That was the reason why I got the car. So here, I'm gonna come out of the storm and just watch how, like, I think it's called the rubber band effect, where the same thing just keeps repeating itself. Maybe that already happened. Maybe I missed it while I was talking. Yeah, because this is where the guy's still shooting the car and kills me right here. Right there. Look at that. And then watch this person that I'm going to spectate. Now this person's name says Anonymous. Not saying they have anything to do with this, but this person's got goofy characters as a username. There's also somebody in this game lobby with Chinese characters, Chinese, Japanese, I don't know, either or, characters for their username. So did it put me into a game server with somebody over in Japan, China, someplace like that? Now this person is finally running. You can see her legs moving, but there for a minute they was just skiing all over the place. And you'll see how they're going to battle each other here. That's just crazy. It's just so crazy. And then if I didn't have the situation with the replay mode airing out, I would say somebody was probably hacking in this game or something. But obviously it's not the case. This is definitely the Fortnite servers. I don't know if they're overworked, overloaded, or what. Now I'm going to go ahead and skip out all this. I'm going to show you where I run the speed test while this is going on. While I'm still in the game, and you'll see the numbers are basically just the same. Okay, you can hear we're still you're placed 23rd, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to go into the settings. Go down to network settings and run another speed test. And again, I have no clue, because if it was an Xbox issue, then all the games I played with Resident Evil would have problems. There's been a couple other games I played online that would have problems. There we go. 232.67, 1195. 0% packet loss. So again, this is not an internet connection issue for me. This is most definitely the Fortnite servers that, again, I think they're overloaded, because nothing else makes no sense. Nothing else makes no sense. And the fact that if you watch the countdown clock, as soon as it went into the final countdown where you was actually going to take off to start the game, that's when that graph bar went all the way to the top. The orange and yellow arrow came on the screen, and it was not there until the final countdown. So again, let me know down below if you're having these problems. Before we get out here, though, I do want to show you that I can go into actually this game here in replay mode. There we go. You hear the sound? No lagging. Playing perfectly. It says finish 23 of 99. That was the last game that I was just in that was lagging all over the place. Okay, now we're into the game. I went ahead and cut out all that pre-game lobby stuff. By the way, it's hot here, so if you hear a fan in the background, I apologize. I had to turn it on, could not wait any longer. So now we're loading in. You can see it's not even on me. It just put me on somebody else. So again, I am trying to move and can't move. Some change names. And you can see some of these names here. I don't know if you'll see these two names that I was talking about a second ago. So I'm trying to find my own name, and my own name is not even showing up. It does eventually. Right there. See, there's the one I was talking about, all the Chinese or Japanese characters. I have no clue what that means. And there, I'm finally in the game. So when I saw that, I figured, okay, let me go ahead and see if there's any other names that's in here that is messed up. You see how long it's taking to actually load the game. And we have the same results. Actually, if you don't know, it doesn't show you the net stats at the top of the screen like it does while you're in the game. You see how I paused there? Yeah, really, all I'm going to need to show you is when I leave here, because when I was watching this back when I was recording it, this is where I see myself pause. So if you go back and you look at this footage, you'll see where I do not stop at all in the water. I move through the water slowly, but here you're going to actually see me stop. Again, this is just crazy. They've got to do something like this. If they need to put more servers or something on, or cut back on the stuff that they're offering, because they have all this creative stuff and everything. Now watch right there. You do not see me stop like this when you was actually watching the gameplay. And I don't recall ever seeing this skin. Let me know if this is a Fortnite skin, because I don't recall seeing this skin. And you see how this person's just lagging all over the place as well. Now, and I run a third network test while I'm watching the replay. And let's go ahead and see what that is. I know this video is already 30 minutes long, but it's, you know, hopefully if they see this at Epic Games, they'll figure out what in the hell is going on. I take that back. I did not. The black windows that I'm seeing on my screen in the advanced video clip is the where I was killed, and you get the black screen and everything. Why it says it's relocating. But yeah, let me know. Is this a US skin? I have never seen this skin before. And actually there's another skin, not saying I've seen every skin out there, but I have not seen this skin before. But look at this skin too. This is another skin that I have not seen before. Because I actually like this. I probably would have purchased this. I actually like that, the way that's laid out. Now I had to go back to the game to get this clip here. But look at this skin right here. And I know what this character is. But again, I have not seen this. It's a cat. And I'm sure some of you people might see this. And again, I'm not saying, you know, there's a few seasons that I did not play. Maybe these skins came out then. But I've seen a lot of the skins. Okay? And this is a cartoon. And again, I cannot think, I know the name of it, I just cannot think of it. It's not coming to me right this second. But I don't recall, I have never ever seen this skin. Never. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist in the US. Okay? But I'm watching the rest of that game. You can see right now there's only 2 people left, and actually this person does get the victory royale in that game, so I'll go ahead and let that play out while I finish this video up. But again, very, very, very strange. There you go, and that's how they won the game. But again, I know it's a long video, probably most people won't get this far, but have you come across any issues like this? And if you did you report them? How did you report them? Because trying to report something through the report system is very, very tedious, because you can't say the stuff you need to say. So, and they never reply to messages and stuff. So again, I don't know what else to do but to make a video and put it out there and see if they'll even watch it, which they probably won't. But again, let me know, folks. Again, this all took place on May 28th, Friday, which in a few hours, it's 6 o'clock in the morning right now, so in a few hours I will have this video uploaded sometime before noon. So it happened, all this happened the day this video went live. Thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me your time. I really do appreciate it. This is the Bulldozer. Get your killing on, and I'm out of here. Hope you enjoyed the video you just watched. Here's some more videos you might be interested in. On the left-hand side, my Fortnite playlist. On the right-hand side, the previous video uploaded. Who knows what this could be? It could be dash cam footage. It could be something about on YouTube. It could be a number of things. Thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me your time. This is the Bulldozer. Get your killing on, and I'm out of here.